So yes, guys, a lot of you who follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you already know. Very sad day. Our beloved Milo passed away a couple days ago. It's been very rough couple days here. My daughter made this beautiful plaque for him. It's his paws with his picture. Very nice. It was a very tough decision that we had to make, but he's not suffering anymore. He was in a lot of pain in the last few days, so we had to make that tough decision to let him go and put him down. He's in a better place now. He always gonna be in our hearts. He was a special kitty, very special kitty. We'll probably never find another one like that. So there he is. Thank you everyone for the unbelievable kind words that you shared with us on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram. Lots of support. But life has to go on, guys. Life has to go on. He's in a better place now, and we have to move on. It's been rough, but we have to move on. So hopefully, I know with probably this beginning clip of this video is gonna bring a tear to your eye, but let's change the gears a little bit and then try to do something entertaining now. I know it's hard to go to that kind of transition, but we have to move on. Thanks everyone again for all the support. I really appreciate it. So Adrian just picked up this fantastic little unit. This is mainly used by military or first responders. It's a thermal monocular spotter that has a laser in it as well, but what you can detect at night is heat. So if there's somebody, a human laying somewhere in a dark spot, you can spot him with this. Let me show you guys example. In a distance right now, you're seeing this fan, right? The fan is running and it has a big motor on it that creates a heat and friction of electricity running in it. If I put this in front of it and we're gonna look at the fan, see the motor, see how it lights up, and you can see the motor inside running and creating electricity inside. It's kind of amazing. And you guys are in my frame and you're gonna be on a video.
Oh, nice.
So these units are extremely expensive when they're new. They can go for thousands of dollars. This one we're gonna be asking, I think we're gonna list, Adrian said, for about $1,200, maybe a little bit more, maybe $1,500 on eBay. And we'll see how it goes. I never had one like this before. It actually has a laser on it here too, so you can turn it on and you will see where the laser is pointing. You can also hook it up to the little monitor. There's a spot here that you can hook up the monitor, so you don't have to have it against your eye. You can just look at the monitor as you're moving around. Pretty sophisticated equipment over here. Like I said, mainly military uses this, or first responders, you know. So, but if you're interested, give me a holler. This one is a model MTM001, and it's made by the company called Insight Technologies. So in the last week or so, we picked up some cool stuff, like this crossbow here with the scope on it. Like new condition, we're asking $150, and comes with 3 arrows as well. Then we picked up this street light. This is actually plastic housing. So the plastic housing, I think they usually most of the time use as a temporary setup. We're asking 150 as well on these. Fully functional. It has a plug on the back on it, hanging off the back, so you can turn it on, as you can see right here. What else? I got this mannequin head, asking 30 bucks on that guy. Oh, here are the MacBooks. They're sitting nicely here, presenting themselves. So far I think we sold either 5 or 6 I think. I think we sold 3 of the small ones and 3 of the bigger ones. So they're selling. They're not flying off the shelf, but they're selling. We picked up this LED display light. We're asking 200 bucks on it. I don't know if that's the right price for it. It might be a little bit high. This is an older unit. Let's see what else we got. I gotta turn the music down there because it's going too loud. So let's go this way. Got this football boot here that I haven't actually noticed before. It says the Hunter on it. Number 58, signed Trent Cole. This is on a consignment for 25 bucks. I have no idea who that is. Number 58. You guys have any idea? I gotta ask Adrian or Daniel. No idea. What else we got here? Anything new? This scooter is new. Electric folding scooter. Coach purse. They're pretty much don't move anymore, at least for me here in the shop. Coach is kind of done. Got some another crossbow right there. Couple I see a couple Oakley glasses here. Actually we got them priced. This one at 75, this one at 70. This is a new phone. The other one we sold, and then literally a couple days after we sold the one that was hanging here for like a year and a half, this one came in. Isn't that amazing how that works? Ruby, you're gonna give us heart attack. People listening, you're blowing their ears up. Alright. Now in this room we try to kind of hold off on things because we just got too much in this antique room and all this stuff is just sitting. Got this big bell that it's on a consignment here, asking $400. I wasn't gonna pay up for this because he wanted too much money, so we said consignment. I sold these many times before, but they're slow movers. You're waiting for that right buyer. I don't think anything else is new here in this room. I see the German flag. That's new. I think that Captain Morgan sign right here is new. I don't know why it's hanging here. It should be hanging in the other room with all the beer signs. There's another mannequin head from the same guy that we got the one up front. Got this table, pretty cool design on the bottom leg. It's a chessboard, pretty cool looking. Other than that, everything else is the same in this room. Nothing is moving out of this room, or at least very slowly. Got that chandelier, looks like a Tiffany lamp, but it's not. But it's still old and cool. We sold all the pictures, the train pictures that we had here on the wall. So that was a good flip. This is new. It's like an insert, cast iron insert for the fireplace. Kind of decorative piece. It's missing the front doors on it, but still somebody might pick it up. So stuff like this, you gotta sit on it. I don't think we have any new swords in a cabinet. Actually we do. Couple like machetes there, Colombian machetes. Cheap, nothing spectacular, you know, $12, $25, $12 a piece. So hockey stick, 2000 and 2001 Wolves, Chicago Wolves. Not super desirable. Still got that Yeti cooler, brand new. Asking $350 for it. You know, these things are so expensive when they're new. They're ridiculous, actually. Who wants to pay this kind of money for the cooler? But they're like 400 bucks on Amazon. So we might have to put this online, because here it's hard to move something like that for that kind of money. Alright, Vicky is listing a nice set of Snap-on. This one open, gosh. Comes in this heavy duty box. Whole set of Snap-on tools. I think we paid 60 bucks for it. What are you using? Oh, magnifier.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's big, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, that's a nice wrench. Wrench alone like that can bring some money, but the whole set, I don't know what we can get for the whole set. A couple $100 maybe.
I hope.
Maybe more. Vicky says we learn every day.
Yeah.
Do we?
Of course.
What did you learn today?
that I can trust you. When you say something weighs 25 pounds and I say it weighs more, you're right. It wasn't more than 25.
It was like 22 or 23.
Yeah.
That was close. Well, when you ship as much as we do every single day,
it was just
you get
awkward,
a good
though.
feel.
You know, I couldn't pick it up from that angle.
Yeah.
So it seemed really heavy.
See, this is what you have to deal when you running a retail store. This guy says, "Oh, can I look at the speaker?" And then he rips off the cover of this sub of this Martin Logan. This is a very nice sub, and he rips so hard that he breaks all of these. You know, this is, I'm asking $240. This was like a $700 sub at one day. And just, oh, I'm sorry. You know, that's what you got to deal with when you're running a retail store. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna tell them, hey, you gotta pay for it now? Alright guys, I hope you can see this. So I just sold this beautiful 1960s Coleman camping lantern, and I always have 2 or 3 here on stock available for sale. I constantly pick these up. Now the ones that are in nice condition like this one, that show not a whole lot of rust and the paint is still really good, I always put them online because collectors love them. There's a ton of people collecting these. Usually you have a date on the bottom. What year is it? This one is 1960. The only tricky part about this is shipping, because of that Pyrex glass that it's in here. So let me show you how I do that. By the way, this one sold for $60. We paid 15 bucks for this one, plus $20 shipping. So what I do with these, I fill them up with paper. You could use any paper. I use a paper towel because I just happen to have extra here from something came in and this was extra. But first, I take the Pyrex glass out and I use painter's tape to kind of run on the angle across the whole glass, like so. Hopefully I got enough painter's tape here. I don't know how much it prevents from keeping everything together, but I've been doing like this for years. I had very good success, so I keep doing it. I put that painter's tape around it, and it kind of, I guess, helps the glass through shock and keeps it together. How well actually it works in reality, I'm not 100% sure, but I probably shipped, I'm not kidding you, 100 of these over the years, and never had a complaint once that anything broke, so I keep doing it. and the painter's tape is pretty easy to remove later on, so it doesn't give anybody headache. Nobody ever complained. Something like this, you know, not completely covered, but enough to keep it together. And then I just slide it back on. It actually kind of makes it kind of snuff against these rails in here. And then I just keep stuffing it with paper, so it actually fills up very, very tight in there. So prevents the rattling overall and puts the pressure on a glass. I mean, once again, does it work? I think it does. I mean, I did it so many times and never had a problem, so it must be working. Maybe you can come up with different solution for this, but it's been working for me very, very well, so I just keep doing it. So if you ever get these, and I mean, I really pack it to the point that you can't put it anymore, and even when you put the cap on top, actually creates a pressure against it. Then I put the knot on top pretty tight, and this thing is solid. And now obviously I pack it, bubble wrap it, you know, a couple times, and it's ready to go. So these are extremely good sellers. Ton of collectors for Coleman lanterns. Always pick them up at the garage sales when you spot them. All right, Ruby, battery is about to die. Are you gonna say goodbye? Let me give you some food before we go. Got a cracker from Daniel here, Ruby. You ate half of it, or you just gave her a half?
She was kind of being obnoxious earlier. There's a hat in there.
There you go. All right, Ruby. Say bye to everybody. Say bye. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Cheers.